so I guess it didn't do a starting thing this time. So that's fun. I was just sitting here to be done loading. So, hi everybody, welcome to the podcast. Apparently, we're still in the box, and everything is fun. And together with me today, we have
Oh, hello there.
hi Rubes.
How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing mighty fine. How about you?
I am doing okay.
You're doing okay. Okay,
I
that's
mean,
good. That's good.
it could be better, it could be worse, but I am here.
You are in the gray zone.
Yes, I'm in the gray area, apparently.
Ah,
Because
yes.
we're still in the box, which kind of annoys me. My box
Yeah,
have moved, apparently.
Yeah, your box do like to move, and so
Yeah,
does mine. Whatever lives in here as well moves around, man. It's weird. We've just been.
What the fuck? That's still here.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
The flashes of horrible times flashes back into my head.
Yeah.
I'm just really scared, man. I don't know what to do.
I mean, I don't know either. So, Judy, what do we actually have of topics that we're gonna talk about today?
So today we have a few topics, some fun ones. We're gonna be talking about tattoos, the 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross.
No,
that was your idea. That's all good fun.
I mean,
we're gonna be talking anime. We're gonna be talking streaming, and and the first one we're actually gonna talk about is the last one I'm gonna mention here. So I am moving again.
Oh fuck!
Oh fuck!
What happened?
I am gonna be moving at the end of this month.
What happened to you living on your own or on your own per se, living with you and your roommate?
Yeah, the thing that happened is my roommate got a girlfriend in the other side of the country, basically. So now they're moving together, and I needed to find out what I needed to do. So I decided that, you know what, I am gonna prioritize my education other than living by myself, so I can get fully educated, and when I earn enough money, I can then move on my own.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna prioritize driver's license and stuff. So I'm gonna be moving back to my parents' place.
Then again, that would also help your chances of getting like a job.
Yeah, job, work study,
whatever it's called in English. It doesn't really have an English word for our education system.
The closest thing is a work study.
Yeah, work study or internship.
Internship is temp workers basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And work studies is on the job experience. Yeah. Basically. So that's what we have to go by.
Yeah, we still are kinda interns because you're not like
an official
employee, and it's not guaranteed that you keep the job when you're fully educated.
Like the first, I believe it's like 3 months of your work study, you're technically an intern. And then after a while, you sign a contract with them.
No, you are immediately signed a contract with them. But the first 3 months are like a trial period where they can just say, yeah, we don't want you anymore. They don't need a specific reason to fire you.
But they need a specific reason after 3 months.
But after 3 months, it's like everybody else that works there. They need a specific reason. You breaking the rules, you not meeting up for work and such.
Yeah.
It's just the first 3 months they can just decide, yeah, fuck off. You're not useful. You're not useful anymore.
We don't actually need you, or like we don't have enough work for you to do. So it wouldn't make sense to keep you. I am so sorry. Good luck finding something else.
On the talk of work, we're actually for the first time, I think, in like 5 years at my job that I'm like studying at.
Well, Clutie's never useful, plebs. What a bitch.
But we're actually having a low season for like the first time in 5 years at my work study.
Oh, shit.
So during the winter periods, I don't know how it's gonna be looking for me working. But then again, I will have like 4 weeks or like a month of just going straight to school, and then I have like 1 week back at work, and then I have Christmas break.
Vacation. So
and then I hopefully should be like fully educated and have my education. Pass the exam.
So those are in January.
Yes, I have a field trip with my school in 2 weeks. Then I have a writing assignment that's like a major part of the exams. Then I need to prepare for the exams. That's week 3. And then I have the exams itself.
Yeah.
So that's how. And then I have a week at work.
And then
it's Christmas vacation.
Then it's Christmas vacation. And as soon as you go back from that vacation, you have exams to do.
No, I have exams before the week I go back from work. I have 3 weeks where I need to prepare for the exams, right?
Yeah.
The last 4th week is the exams itself.
Yeah.
Then I have to go back to work after that for a week, and then I have Christmas vacation.
So the exams isn't in January. They're in fucking December, you bastard.
They're in December. Fun.
Well,
fun.
Yeah. Fun times.
No, I fucking hate exams.
Oh, you too? Welcome to the welcome to the club, my guy.
But I've heard it should be physically impossible to fail the show part of the exam.
Yeah, the practical part.
The practical part, yeah. It's only the written one where you can like fail, which fuck.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, man. I really do. Yeah.
We still haven't nailed these transitions into topics yet.
No, you just went off on a tangent, school-related stuff.
I mean, am I not allowed to? I can just fucking leave if you want me to.
No. I ain't doing this alone, man. I ain't doing this alone. Oh.
I like that tattoo.
I like this one. I like this one.
Wait, or this one. Fuck you.
Yeah, oi.
No, oi. Have you gotten some new tattoos recently, Clooney?
Yeah, I've gotten 2 actually. One of them I'm a little embarrassed to show off.
Why? Why is that?
Okay. So I'll show the first one. It's an angel kissing a child, and there's letters that says unity, right? Then there's
more embarrassed to show that off.
Then there's this one. I'm fucking embarrassed to show this off. It says girl power.
I knew you were a fucking woman, but damn.
Like sometimes my luck just fucking runs out.
I mean,
so the way I got them were like I saw my friend, my roommate Leo. He was planning on getting Get What You Get tattoo. 1 for 300 and 2 for 400. So he just got 1. So it's like, 2 for 400. I want to do that. So I booked a session for 2, and we decided that it was going to be on the day that I pick what tattoos I'm going to get.
Oh.
Yeah. So I put my hand down this fishing bowl. I picked up 3 tattoos. Fishbowl.
Fishbowl. Yes. Fishbowl. Fishbowl. Fucking. Did you use like a legit fishing pole to like get your tattoos?
No.
Or did you use your fat ass fucking fingers like I used
my fat ass fingers. So what ended up happening was like I got this one. I picked up 3.
Demo's like, you should get a tail put on the girl power tattoo. Okay, bye.
Okay, actually, putting on a tail here could be kind of fun.
I do think I know what he's referring to, but I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Shut up. So I ended up getting this one and another one. The other one was like this tiny ass puzzle piece, and I wanted some tattoos that filled a little more. So I was just like, okay, fuck it. I'm going all in on this. I'm gonna pick the girl power one.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
So I was like, I was either gonna get like this tiny ass puzzle piece or
Yeah.
this bigger one.
Of course you take the bigger one.
Of course, I took the bigger one.
Of course you took the bigger one, like the prick you are.
Exactly. So she was like, "That's fucking cool." That's a tattoo artist. She fucking if it was her, if she was a man, she wouldn't have picked it.
Really?
She's like, yeah, she's like, that requires balls, my dude, to permanently have girl power on you. And I'm like, yeah.
Hey! If you do then have a child that is a woman or a girl at some point, girl power. Let's go.
Yeah, like if I ever get a daughter.
The keyword here is if.
If maybe I'm like my parents and can only get male kids.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I wonder what is harder to raise, a girl or a boy.
Like I really don't know.
It's now where it would be fun to have Miguel in here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't know where he's been. A lot of good stuff has been happening for him lately, but we will take that at another time when he's here with us.
Yeah, with us. Like a lot of stuff has happened since the last time.
I mean, then again, it has been what, like 4 months? 4 months since the last time we did this.
Yeah, it's been a long while since we did this. We need to get back in the groove of just talking.
I mean, it is because nothing really interesting happens in our life as of recently.
Yeah.
Soon something fun is gonna happen for me, or not fun, or actually something interesting. But
what is interesting that's gonna happen to you, Ruby?
I mean, I'm soon gonna be fully educated, so that's that.
That's a bonus. That's a bonus.
And then I will see if I get to keep my job or not. And they decide, yeah, we don't want you because you're not cheap to have around anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be very sad.
Yeah.
Play sad music.
Dun, dun, dun.
But no, I am also getting a new tattoo soon.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
I actually just prepared for this just now.
I do like the design of the tattoo. It's gonna be.
Do you want me to show it off?
Yes, please.
I shall do this and then this. So if I just press this and then do screen and then do this and share, now it should be on there. And
you have a Leo by you. Please make him go away.
Hey Leo, we're doing podcasts at the moment. Yes. You just got up from being outside.
No one have mobile pay anymore.
What the fuck is that?
Nobody. We sold our dishwasher. So and he's like nobody has mobile pay anymore. So this is the tattoo Ruby's getting.
I'm getting that tattoo on my right calf. It's gonna be a 2-time session. For what I've heard from the tattoo artist I've talked with.
Yeah.
The first session is on Thursday next week, which is just gonna be mainly lines and such, and then the next time is probably gonna be like late.
All the shadowing.
Yeah, all the shadowing in like a late December, early January, I think.
Ooh.
When I do
if you're
have
lucky,
the time
it's
and money.
just barely done for New Year's.
Maybe it depends if they tattoo during that holiday.
Yeah, but like. I get a feeling that I'm probably not gonna have my New Year's with my parents this year.
Oh yeah, I did show you that one. That is good to hear, Plep. I did show you that tattoo. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you not gonna be holding New Year's with your parents?
Because I am debating if I wanna just be with some of my friends
or your girlfriend
or my girlfriend for New Year's.
Oh yeah, so that's something new.
I have a girlfriend now.
Ludi has a girlfriend.
Yeah, that actually started like back when we did the last podcast.
Now I'm not now I'm the only one who's like forever fucking alone.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna see her this
by
weekend.
myself.
All around me, a familiar face.
Okay, let's not get like copyright strike here.
Pleb is also like also you, Ruby.
Yeah,
Pleb is also forever
also
alone.
me, doggy.
Yeah. And do you have any other tattoo plans? Actually, now that we're talking about tattoos.
I do have a big back piece I want to get done when I like get a lot of money. That photo
Money is always the issue.
That photo should be an off topic.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I also have a plan for what I want to get on the shoulder, but I'm not too sure about the one on the shoulder.
Let me see. So it's the white one, right?
Yes.
The just black and white one.
Yes, the ring one.
Yes.
And yeah, I know it's Japanese Yakuza inspired, but I really do like the Yakuza.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, that one. It is really heavy Yakuza inspired, but I really, really do like the art style of the tattoo and just having it as a big back piece.
So Doggy would like to add that we should get the tattoo. Get a tattoo in our armpit, and I'm not going to get a tattoo in my armpit.
I've heard it should really fucking hurt to get it in the armpit.
Yeah, and so you have your Yakuza inspired dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the black one, like third photo, that's the one I'm planning, or maybe to like deciding if I want to get it on the shoulder instead.
I think we should probably get our Toothless and the Stitch first, though.
Yeah, but yeah,
in full color.
We should.
Because then you can decide afterwards if you want to continue with like your patch ass sleeve on this arm.
Patch ass sleeve, fucking rude.
It is what it is, man.
It's a patch ass. It's just a patch sleeve.
Yeah. So
what are your tattoo ideas?
I have like these 4 right here, but I'm thinking maybe if it's just like a walk-in tattoo, I'm probably either gonna get the One Piece logo, like the straw hat, the
I think
Jolly
you got
Roger.
I think you got a message.
No, that wasn't me. That was Leo.
Oh, I just heard it.
So
as a walk-in, yeah, I could see that, but then again,
or this one, just because it's Naruto inspired.
The One Piece one? Do you want it all white or not the white part colored at all?
I want that. My idea with it is just to get the hat colored.
Okay.
So that everything that's supposedly just white is not drawn in white. That's just outline work.
That's just outline work. Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a waste of time considering I already have pretty white skin to begin with.
White ass.
And you wouldn't even see it. But like either the One Piece one or the one up here, because it's Naruto inspired. It's related to Sasuke tattoo, right?
It is. It is called the cursed mark from Naruto.
The cursed seal of heaven, actually.
Okay.
I know my shit, bro. I've watched this show a lot of times.
I just watched the original Naruto and that's it. I didn't bother with Shippuden. Fuck that.
But I will eventually get a dragon, like tribal-isk dragon, which fits the tattoo I have on my shoulder in design wise.
I was about to say I don't really see the appeal in tribal tattoos, but then I remember this.
Then you have a basically tribal tattoo on your arm.
Yeah. I remember I had that. I was like,
but like the next major tattoo I want to get is probably going to be the rose.
Didn't you also plan on getting Purgatory done at some point?
Yeah, at some point I'm going to get Purgatory tattooed right here. On my body. So that and the deeper meaning behind that is because I feel like life itself is just purgatory. The definition of purgatory is just an endless state of suffering.
I mean, it depends on how you see on life, but then again,
that's regarding just everybody. in my
Yeah.
opinion, because not there. I don't believe there's a single person in this world who hasn't had like life feel like purgatory.
I don't
I
understand the people who are like always go happy, always positive
happy go
energy
lucky.
all the
Yeah,
fucking time. I don't get it.
no,
Like
I don't get it either.
how are you able to be that positive all the time? I always imagine, yeah, they're positive out in the open, and as soon as they close the door at home, they just have a mental on fucking breakdown.
Yeah, but like I think that's really just really pushing stereotypes.
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, then again, purgatory, at least for myself, I feel like life is an endless state of suffering. There is some points in your life where everything is good, go dandy, right?
Yeah.
But it always goes back to suffering eventually. So I feel like purgatory has a deeper meaning in that sense.
Sorry, I had to yawn.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But
But
yeah, the one thing I do love about the place I'm getting tattooed is that I actually got a legit full-on business card for the place. I don't
oh yeah,
know.
and instead of what happened Sunday.
Oh, please, can we not talk about that? I still feel like they should just burn in hell.
Yeah, they really didn't treat you right.
No,
But then again, their trust pilot does suck a lot.
a lot.
It's a 50-50 about people saying they're getting scammed,
I
or
feel
it's a very good place.
I feel like the people who are like, "Oh, it's a good place," is like people who work there themselves, or it's just a code
Not,
guy
n-
who wrote them.
I I probably think like some people have had good experiences with it. I'm sure. Because otherwise they wouldn't have kept up shop for like 3 years. They couldn't do it.
I still feel like maybe my sister told me this. Maybe they could have been at like a like the Nordic Ink Festival, I think it was called. And then I thought about it, but then again, why the hell would they need to like make it look
Pa-
like the whole shelf was packed up?
yeah, because they were missing a couch as well,
Yeah.
which was kind of weird.
And then the day after they posted they had walk-in tattoos.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
No, that was today.
no,
Tuesday they posted they had walk-ins.
They also posted they had on Monday.
Doggy is still surprised.
I mean, I feel like it's just taking the piss on people.
Yeah.
So if people don't know the context, I had planned to get a 6-hour session done at their place. I already downpaid 1,000 DDK, which is what US?
It's probably like not 500. $200. $200 is a little over 1,400 Danish. So approximately $180.
Yeah, I downpaid $180, and when we showed up at the shop first, I got a message saying, "Yeah, your tattoo artist had something personal come up, and he will not be able, so we need to reschedule." I was like, "No, get me another artist or give me back my money." They did not answer to that, so
they didn't even bother seeing it.
They did see it later.
Yeah, they saw both messages later.
Yes, and then we went to the shop, and the shop looked like it was closed, and they were moving and packing up shop. And it said on their Facebook page they were open, but they were locked and closed. So they basically just took my money and fucked off.
Yeah.
Which is a nuisance.
Yep.
And then I wrote to them again. Is it because you're like moving shop or closing or anything? They saw that and didn't reply to it.
Yeah. Luckily, we know somebody who knows somebody who owns a part of that store.
I swear to God, if I do see that coat guy, I will punch him. I swear to God. But yeah, that's me getting scammed. So I took the drastic measures of booking another time by some other people, like 5 minutes from where I live. So I'm gonna get that done.
So that one is the one that opened in your town, right?
No. That's not Studio 83. This is Kingpin Tattoo, which has been
Oh.
open in this city for like years.
Oh, okay.
It's close by the bus terminal.
Oh.
I could show you if you were still down to be together that weekend. We could figure something out.
Yeah.
We will take that off stream.
Yeah, I'll have to give you a rain check on that for now.
For now, yeah, we'll take it after.
Yeah.
But that's so I think the tattoo I'm gonna get on my calf is gonna set me back 6 to 8 grand in Danish.
And
something along those lines with 2 sessions.
I'm just thinking, like, if I get either this one tattooed or this one, I don't think it'll be that much, to be honest. Like, I'd say at most for the black one,
I think
it's
that
probably
one,
gonna be like
if it's gonna be
5
like
to
what
700.
if we take it by
Danish.
Scandinavian standard size wise, it's gonna be the 500 one.
Yeah,
and it's the same one with
this one is probably gonna be a little bit bigger.
Maybe.
Because I kind of wanted the same size as this one, and this one is a 7x7.
Oh yeah, then it's gonna be a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, then it's probably Then it is gonna be the 500. 700 is a 10x10, and a 15x15 is like 1100.
I don't know. I haven't looked at their prices forever. Which
I looked at
anyway.
I looked at them earlier, so that's why I know.
Nerd.
And also because we paid 500 for this. And Mulle paid 700 for his. So
I would say I did feel like the place or the tattoo shop actually did have a fair shot at being a really good shop.
Yeah, like, because the artists were really good.
They were like they were big and open, and it had a big shop.
Yeah, a nice looking shop at that.
But then again, it was kind of dodgy with they didn't use plastic wrap afterwards to put on the tattoos, and it didn't cream it in.
Like, the don't creaming it in part is dodgy as hell.
Yeah.
But just like paper towel and then just taping it on. If they had actually creamed it up beforehand, I think would be fine to just drive home, take it off, and then.
Yeah, it would,
because it's the cleanest tattoo I have. That's healed the nicest, except for this one.
I will not say it's the cleanest tattoo I have.
It's the cleanest tattoo I have. I will
say this tattoo is cleaner than this one.
It
is clean, but it does have a little bit of like you can see the ink spilling over.
I don't have that. I don't have that on mine at all.
I do on mine, just a little bit, but not a lot.
I have nothing of that, surprisingly enough, and I barely have anything of that on this one. And this one is the one that has kept the color nicest.
So,
compared to this one.
Cludy. Speaking hypothetically, if you didn't have any money limitations at all, what tattoo would you go and get done?
I would probably find the best tattoo artist that I could and get my Cthulhu done. On my calf.
You really want to get it done on the calf?
Yeah.
Why not the forearm? Oh yeah, you do have something on the forearm. That's right.
Yeah.
I would have gotten it on the forearm instead to show it more off. That's just me.
But then again, when I work, I wear shorts, and I really like to wear shorts in general.
Same.
And I just think it's a nice way to show it off when you're wearing shorts at work, because I wear shorts every day of the year at work. Because I don't feel cold on my legs.
No, me neither.
So if I have tattoos on my legs, I can show them off more easily.
Yeah, true.
And when I'm just at home, just chilling, nobody's gonna see it anyway. Not even myself, if it's on the legs or if it's on my forearms.
True. True.
So why not on the legs?
Yeah, that is true. I decided to get my first big tattoos done on my arms because I usually roll up my sleeves, and I feel like tattoos are not meant for others' enjoyment. They're meant for your own. They're like jewelry that you wear all the time.
I feel like tattoos for me is like a jewelry that you would like to show off because you appreciate it that much.
True.
Because that's why I roll up my sleeves, so you can actually see some of my tattoos. The one I have on my shoulder, I don't really like to show off.
Because it is like bad.
It's really bad.
Not to shit on it or
It is bad.
anything.
I know it's bad. I overpaid for it as well. It's my
your
first
first
tattoo. It still
tattoo.
has a lot of sentimental value.
It has sentimental
love
value,
it,
yeah.
but I really, really, really hate the outcome of it.
It is really too overpriced for like how much it like
Yeah.
got done with. I would say it would have been a good tattoo if it was like for 1,500, but like
Yeah, 1,500 at max.
3K too much, what I say.
But I also sat in the chair for 4.5 hours, which
That
was surprising
I
that I had
I
to sit for that long. Considering I sat for an hour to get this one, which has fate in it, and this one, and I sat for 20 minutes with this one. So I was surprised that this one took 4.5 hours.
But then again,
because every 45 minutes, the guy who tattooed me wanted to take a smoke break.
I feel like that's not okay.
I could understand like after 2 hours.
I feel like when you're the one getting tattooed, and then the tattoo artist needs to like ask you from time to time if you want a break, or then the tattoo artist just need to keep going until you say, "Hey, can we take like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, so I can smoke or something?"
Yeah, like he was the one asking me like if I needed a smoke break, and I was like, "Nah, I can keep going for a bit more. No problem." And he was like, because he really needed to smoke, because he needed to smoke so much that he started shaking. Talking about being addicted, then he shouldn't be a tattoo artist.
No, it needs to be the canvas who decides when the breaks are gonna be done.
So I was like, yeah, sure, let's do a smoke break.
So yeah. I feel like that's kind of, but then again, I do also think they overpriced it because the guy Greek?
Yeah, he was a Greek guest artist.
That's why they overpriced that. It was over. I don't think it's the shop's fault. I think it's like
it was the guy's fault.
It was the guy's fault
for the price so high.
The price so high because I'm a guest artist from Greek.
Yeah, and he wasn't really good. So, in my opinion, he's not good. I have another friend who got tattooed by him, and he's pretty happy with his tattoo.
Then
but
again,
his tattoo isn't as big as mine. His was just like this big line, just a sentence.
I would say I think you will get happy with your tattoo if you just got it.
Got a touch up.
Got a touch up, or like got the filling, like really blacked out again.
Yeah,
because
like,
I don't
the blackest dye they can find.
I don't think
then get a
because the lines are like good.
Yeah, the lines are solid.
It's the filling that's like trash shit. I'm sorry for like shit talking your tattoo. I'm sorry.
I'm shit talking it myself. I'm just gonna take this out now because it's gonna make it easier for me to show it off on stream because it is very, very, very poorly filled in.
You can see it on stream. That is very, very poor filled.
Yeah.
I feel like the lines are clean.
You can also see here that he cut me, or there wasn't enough ink or something.
Yeah.
But then again, when the tattoo was completely over, the entire thing was blacked out. So I think he just cut me, like by pressing it too deep, and actually made a cut instead of actually filling it out as he was supposed to. You know?
Yeah. Then again, I do also feel like it was kind of rushed. Not your decision. I feel like the tattoo artist rushed because, as you said, when you got like the film on, it really just bled a lot.
It bled a lot. You saw how much it bled.
I saw how much it bled. I was like,
I was talking with Miguel and you on Discord, and suddenly out of nowhere, I just start feeling something running down my arm, and it's like the entire thing was blood filled in ink leftovers and blood.
Yeah.
And it was really, really, really disgusting. And suddenly I just started feeling it going down my arm.
Well, then again,
So I had to take that fucking the wrap off because it's a special kind of wrap you're supposed to let sit for 24 hours.
I was about to say, wasn't it a special kind of wrap that
Yeah,
got put on?
like directly translated, it's like angel skin. It's called. It's called angel skin. It's used in
What?
hospitals and stuff for burns.
Oh. Oh,
Because
yeah.
because it closes it off and helps the wound close.
Yeah.
And then you can peel it off while you take a shower, and then it's easier for it to heal.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't take any more damage than necessary from when it happens.
Yeah.
So I got that on, and it wasn't strong enough because I was bleeding so much.
He
Mind
really,
you,
he really did
this one
cut
barely
you.
bled. This one barely bled, right? This one bled a little bit, and this one right over my veins barely even bled.
Even though it's like right above your veins are actually really, really deep down under the skin.
Yeah, but like then again, it does make sense because it's still gonna bleed, obviously.
Obviously,
It's not
gonna
puncture the veins, right?
No.
But still, it's still in a very, very sensitive area that bleeds a lot when punctured.
Yeah.
But on the shoulder, it really isn't.
He really just must have jammed the fucking needle in your arm.
It like when he started, I was like, okay, this actually hurts less than I thought it would. And then he just looked at me with a dead stare. I can make it hurt more if you want. And then did a slight giggle. And then after that, it started to hurt a little bit more.
That's so scuffed. That's so scuffed. He really just, when you said that, he just jammed the needle in your arm. That's so fucking scuffed.
So that's my first experience getting tattooed, and the other three tattoos I've gotten have been really, really, really well.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty happy with them. This one I'm gonna get a touch up on, even though it's been 3 months, so I have to pay for a touch up on this.
True.
Most likely.
I should have gotten.
But then again, if I get some more, you get what you get tattoos with the same artist. She said she was gonna finish this one because this one isn't finished yet. We ran out of time.
Yeah. I would say I should have gotten a little bit of a touch up on this one.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like the places that needs to be touched up are like places you don't really see. It's like on the elbow, like this one right here.
Like where the skin is very sensitive.
And then it's like on the inside of the forearm.
Yeah.
That's where, so you don't really notice it.
No, and you don't really notice with this one either that there is a point where the two lines don't actually meet up.
Yeah, I mean, it's so small then.
Yeah, it's not noticeable in like on the camera, or like the end here is also kind of wonk. You don't see it on camera. Like
kind of wonk.
It is kind of wonk. Look at it.
You don't know you're kind of wonk.
Look at this, man. You can see it.
From a distance, it does just look like a goat. From a distance, or not a goat, like a sheep from a distance. But when you get close, you can really see it's like a man kissing a child.
It's an angel kissing a child.
It's a
Get
man
your facts right.
Kissing a child.
It's an angel.
It's a man.
Don't you see the fucking wings?
No.
Well, fuck you.
As I said, I'm blind.
Oh, you're blind. Huh.
I'm blind, bro.
So on that related note, we actually hung out Sunday. That was fun.
It was. I mean, the start of the day was kind of a downer, but then it did turn
but then we went for a stroll, and it actually started to become fun because we found a comic store in a town close to us both that actually sells physical copies of manga.
I really need to blow my nose. So can you entertain people?
Entertain
like
people. Okay,
seconds.
so I'm just gonna continue talking about this. So we found we found a store that we've been meaning to to check out for a while. And then we finally had the opportunity to check it out this Sunday. We got up to the comic store, and we just look at it, and it says closed Sunday, and we were like, "Fuck!" Now we can't even figure out if they sell manga or not. Manga, because the manga for us is a very specific thing that we want to get. Like, so we look in the window, and we look in the window, and the first thing we see of manga is like Tokyo Ghoul, Death Note. I believe was there any like Vinland Saga, or what was it? It was like some gory anime manga stuff.
We saw Death Note, we saw Demon Slayer, we saw Dress Up Darling,
One Piece, Dragon Ball, JoJo.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of different ones. Like, I really want to buy the first. Cheers! I don't have anything to drink. I have a booster in the fridge.
I didn't want to crack a monster, so I took like one of my more healthy energy drinks.
And
it is supposed to be healthy, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's drinkable.
Yeah. And then we were like kind of sad that we didn't actually get to see any
we didn't
of them
get to go in because the store was closed.
There. Yeah, unfortunately. So we actually went to the park after that.
I still feel like we should go back there because not to sound gay anyway, but it was actually really
beautiful.
It was really
beautiful there.
And I think we only saw like half of the park, so it was like really, really chill.
Yeah, we just went for a stroll, talked about just everything that happened the day so far, and then Ruby was not. He wasn't mad. He was just very disappointed.
As I said, when
you don't want to hear from your father.
When it comes from it to this, it's not because I can be mad at them. I can just be disappointed because they were smarter than me and tricked me. If you get me. They just tricked me, so I'm not mad at them. I should be like mad at myself.
Cheers, Holmes.
Because they outsmarted me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did end up being a good day because we did go to the park, saw the comic book store.
Yeah, and at the park we actually found something cool, which was. We found like these trees that were planted by celebrities who's performed in that park.
I don't think they performed in the park.
Yes, they performed in that park. That's what the year meant. Yeah. So Jeff Dunham has been to that town and performed there.
Damn.
And planted a tree.
That was before he was actually relevant.
Like it was back in 2019, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, before he was relevant.
Jeff Dunham has been relevant since like 2012 or something.
If he has been relevant, why the fuck did his button not work?
I don't know.
Then he's not relevant.
His button didn't work. So the thing that was with these trees was that they had this little shrine thing with a button you could press, and then it showed like some of the things they've done.
No, so, it played some of their music if there were musicians.
Or if they were like... There was also another comedian there, as far as I could hear.
Yeah. I didn't go over and see who it was.
I pressed that button and that comedian's button worked.
But Jeff Dunham's didn't.
Which was really, really, really sad because I was prepared to hear Ahmed speak to me. And it never happened.
I do think it has... I think it has something to do with his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Or I maybe because I do think it was supposed to be Ahmed's being silenced. I kill you, but I do think it has something to do with that catchphrase not being okay.
Appropriate.
Yeah, appropriate. Sense. Yeah.
Even though that fucking Jeff Dunham is the highest rated comedian in the Middle East. As far as I've heard, he's the highest rated comedian in the Middle East.
He is.
Fluffy with a close second. And they fucking love Ahmed. It's so fucking hilarious.
So after we were at the park, we did go back to the building where the
car was
where
parked.
the car was parked, and we did go into a convenience store.
Yeah.
And we did find a specific drink that Miguel has been raving about since he fucking.
I've seen it a couple of times when I've been to my parents' place, but I never actually bought it. So when I was there with you and we found it, I was like, should we buy it?
I was like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So it's like the brand was called in Danish. I'm just gonna directly translate it. It's called Taste.
Taste.
So
Taste energy.
It's not an energy drink. It's more like a soft drink.
Yeah. Like Kool-Aid.
But it was like a drink, like in a clear plastic bottle or can.
It has the same thing as a can to open it with.
Yeah, and the liquid was fucking see-through, and it tasted like fucking cola. I was like, what the fuck?
Ruby was confused.
I was confused.
I know what clear cola is, but Ruby didn't know what it was.
I mean, I did have a I have heard something about it, but I've never tasted it, so it just confused the shit out of me. Like, how can this clear water be fucking cola? What the fuck, man?
It was really good. So we decided to swing by Miguel on the way home from that place, right?
No. You're skipping.
No. I actually skipped a bit.
You skipped the best part because you told me after that you've never been to the big city's mall.
Yeah.
I think some of us just got disconnected on Discord. Fuck.
It was probably me.
So I was like, I mean, we might as well so you can see the big mall. So we went and I took Claudie to that city's biggest mall.
Yeah,
for the first time.
I've never seen it at that point.
I felt like it was pretty cool.
It was cool.
It is a really cool place.
When we got there, or a little bit before it, Ruby asked me if I was hungry, which I was like, "Oh no!"
No,
because the closer we got to it, the closer we got to the restaurant we were eating at some place with Miguel and another friend.
Yes,
the four of us just went out to eat together.
Yes.
So the closer we got to that, I was like, "Oh no, I can't blow that kind of money on food again." And then he's like, no, I have these protein bars in the back.
I have these.
Oh, the cookie dough ones.
Yes. And I still
want to try one. Yeah, sure.
I still haven't eaten all of them because they're like 0 calories and 0 sugar. So they're healthy for you.
And 50% less carbs.
Yes. And I mean, they're good, but if you eat too many, you can really start to taste the powder on top. And it just makes the fucking bar just
disgusting.
Not taste disgusting, but feel disgusting in your mouth because it just take all your saliva and just sucks it into the fucking bar itself.
Yeah.
So it just gets stuck in the roof of your mouth. Eh. But it is good. It is good for a really fast pick me up.
Yeah, it is. It was a good snack for us because we weren't necessarily planning on going out to get something to eat and stuff. We just wanted to stroll around and have a good day, basically.
Tried to have a good day.
Tried to have a good day despite everything that had happened.
Or make the bay deader. Better.
Make the day better. Yes. Make the day better. So what ended up what ended up happening was we were strolling at this big mall thing, and we went into a bookstore and actually found some books, and Miguel called you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just need to remember the day. Yeah, we went into that bookstore. Yes.
We went
because I had texted his girl 10 minutes before we went into the mall.
Yeah.
That I got scammed, and she was like, huh? And then Miguel fucking just out of the blue just called me what the fuck, man? What's up? Tell me the deal. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I heard that. It was hilarious. At least for me, like hearing him just scream into your ear, "What the fuck happened, dude?" It's like,
because I vaguely wrote to his girl. So Ruby got scammed yet again, and then I didn't answer to a text. She was
of
like,
course you
huh?
didn't.
She was like, huh? I was like, yeah. I mean, I didn't answer because I couldn't hear or feel the vibration when we were in the mall.
No, because it was actually pretty loud in there.
It was pretty crowded. I think most of the people were maybe Christmas shopping, early Christmas shopping, if I did have to take a guess. People do tend to start Christmas shopping.
That was a good
time.
shower. Good pleb. You needed that shower, my boy.
So Miguel called me and he was like, "What the fuck, man? What do you mean you got scammed? What happened?" And then I explained the whole situation to Miguel, and he was like, "That fucking sucks." 10 seconds later, Miguel posted something somewhere that you should never try to get a tattoo at that place because a friend of mine just got scammed and just did a fucking shout out.
Oh, he did it on Trustpilot or something.
I don't know. He did it somewhere to his friends or something.
Oh, it was probably the Discord server. There's their Discord server.
Probably. I don't know.
The one that we're not a member of anymore. We decided to leave.
He said, yeah. I have sent out a never get a tattoo there or anything with that place because fuck them. I'm like, yeah, cool. Thanks, dude. Just rub salt in my wound. Please don't say you mentioned me by name. Oh no, I didn't. Fuck.
Select lol22. I'll donate $100 if you both get a buzz cut. We don't have donations, man. I'm so sorry. We don't have donations.
And me get a fucking buzz cut? I mean, I do need a haircut, but a buzz cut, yeesh.
I'm not gonna get a buzz cut. No.
I don't remember what a buzz cut is. Actually, isn't it like a military cut?
Yeah, I think it is. So
why not? Because I don't want to.
L.
Big
L.
So after we were at the mall, what did we do then?
We actually bought some energy drinks and I bought some Snaggies, and we agreed on something because we were planning on going to the bookstore anyway. Not this weekend, but next weekend. But then you decided to get
the comic store.
The comic store. But then you decided like you wanted to get tattooed, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
I want to get my tattoo done before I go on my field trip with the school.
Yeah, that's understandable. And I'm just sitting there because I kind of want to buy a certain item that we agreed on. I kind of want to buy it, but I don't want to buy without you.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Because while we were at the mall, we found pudding keycaps.
There are
HyperX, right?
No. They're called Prism caps from SteelSeries. Since we're both using SteelSeries keyboards, you are using the Apex 7, and I'm using the Apex Pro. I've always wanted pudding keycaps because I just thought they were cool. And I know
it's double shot PPT, which is a nice sound profile.
Yeah, I've known that the mall sold the pudding keycaps, so it's like, Claudia, you need to see this shit. Come here. So I show him over to like the electronics section of the place, and I'm showing this.
I looked at the iPhone 14 first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in the market for a new phone anyway.
And then we went over to where like they had keyboards and gaming stuff. I'm like, Clued, we need to get this. And I just show him this box. This box has Prism keycaps, which is just SteelSeries pudding keycaps. So he was like, then we made a deal, like we were gonna buy them like in 2 weeks after we've been at a comic store together.
Yeah, to see if there was any comics that we would like to buy.
Yes.
Because I saw there was a few volumes of One Piece, and like if I could get the first 3 volumes of One Piece, just like as a collector's thing, just for me personally, I would pay any amount for it. But like I think it's better if we wait until like I start making a little bit more money, because then I can blast some more money on it. But we could still buy the keycaps. but the comics it needs to wait.
Yeah. I mean, I still feel like we could try to make a trip and just go in and just look.
Yeah,
not buy any,
like
just take
a
look.
looking trip. Take looks at everything there is, and then take note of what different stuff there are, and then do a stroll again throughout the town, and then go buy the keycaps.
Yes. But then then we just pretty much just went home to you, where Doug and Gabe came.
Actually, we actually flung by Miguel first.
Yeah, but we were quickly told to fuck off.
Yeah, because they weren't home, unfortunately. So we drove off, or I drove off.
You drove off and fucking molested my car.
Yeah, so we drove on these like small
closed roads.
Closed roads.
Country roads, I think.
Country roads. Yeah.
Yes.
So Ruby, being Ruby, do you want to take it to the big way, like the big street?
Main Street.
Main Street. And I'm like, sure. Then you do the roundabouts as well. I'm like, fuck you. I don't feel comfortable doing the roundabouts yet. I'm barely even comfortable driving your car in the first place.
You said shut the fuck up.
So me being me, I'm like, okay, sure. I want to give it a try.
You said to me that
I think I could do it.
You said, I think I can do it. I'm feeling up to try the roundabouts. I was like, okay, then you can try the roundabouts. I will help you with the gear shifts and everything. So we go from the little country roads to go on to the main road. So Clooney is in first gear in my car. He looks left, he looks right, then he looks left again. I'm like, there's a car in the distance just down by the roundabout. We're going the other direction. So I was like, yeah, you can easily make this. So
me being me, I looked in the rear mirror. And that was a mistake for me.
There was a big ass fucking, not a truck, a van, black van behind us just roll up in Clooney's ass, but not hit my car. So Clooney got really nervous, so he just slammed the speeder, and then he fucking just drops the clutch and makes the fattest burnout.
It was a good burnout though. It was a good burnout though.
So, and then
it was a good burnout.
And then I just said, when we roll out to the main street, like, good thing that wasn't the fucking cops.
Yeah, really.
But other than that, you actually did take the roundabouts pretty well.
Yeah, I think I did too. Like, you pointed out that I don't need to help the wheel
turn back again.
Turn back.
Does that by itself.
Yeah, but me being me, first time doing roundabouts and not really like comfortable in a car behind the wheel, likes to just help it a little bit. It gives me a sense of security.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I think it went pretty well.
It actually did. I mean, I would say you took the roundabout a little bit too fast, but
a little bit too fast. We were driving like 23 kilometers an hour.
You did take the roundabouts with 30. I looked at the speedometer.
Oh, I didn't. I was focused on keeping myself in place.
you took the roundabouts with 33 kilometers an hour, which is a little bit too fast. You usually only take them with like 25 to 27.
Yeah, but then again, me just experiencing that car wreck, considering it was the first time I had to take off uphill to the main road, was like, fuck. If I go out, this fucker behind me is going to slam into Ruby's car. If we were alone, it wouldn't have been a problem.
It is him who's got to be paying for it anyway, because he needs to keep his distance to the car.
Yeah, because if I don't time it right, I'm gonna go out and just start sliding back if I don't hit the brakes fast enough.
Yes.
So then it would have been his problem or his fault for not keeping his distance.
Precisely.
Because we can agree that fucker was really close to your car.
He really was. He was like touching my ass.
Like I believe if I went out and just slided back like maybe half a meter, I would have hit him. I would have hit him in the front of his car.
You would have hit him, yes.
He was so close up my ass, and I was even over the line.
Yeah.
To look. So I was wondering what the fuck is going on inside this guy's head.
Yeah.
and I started to panic. But after the second roundabout, you took over and everything was fine and dandy, right?
I mean, you did do it really well compared to it was your first time doing the roundabouts.
Yeah,
I'm
compared
gonna
to
force your ass out in the roundabouts again.
oh fuck, you're gonna be like, so now we drive out here. You just be like, why the fuck are you in the passenger seat? You're gonna drive all the way home to Miguel. And I'm gonna be like, fuck. There are 3 roundabouts to his place. Fuck.
Depends on what way you take it.
Yeah, like it's either at
If
minimum 2, maximum 3.
It's minimum 2, max 3. But if you take the country roads, it's only 2. But if you take the big roads, it's gonna be 3.
Yeah, and we're only talking a couple of minutes difference anyway.
I don't think there's actually any difference at all.
Yes, there is. There's like 2 minutes difference.
Wow.
So it doesn't really make a difference.
No, it really doesn't.
So
when we
got to my place, what happened?
Your place, we were like be greeted by like a small shit yellow car.
Yellow Skoda.
With like a I'm trying not to be rude here. With a
pleb in it.
With a pleb in it and a random ass fucking Canadian dude I've never met before.
Yeah. And it's the first time for me meeting him as well. But I've talked with him like 3 times at most on Discord.
His name was Commando Gabe.
Commander Gabe. We actually gave him a shout out on the server yesterday.
Yeah, for a stream.
Yeah. And he became shy and thanked me for it.
So when we got home, we just chilled with some chatting, talking about tattoos and whatnot. Then Pleb made us some food, and we got a surprise visit from Miguel and her girl.
Miguel and her girl.
Yes.
Miguel and his girl and the little one and a common friend named Alexander.
Yes. Who
so
got
that was
the day before, I think.
I actually believe it was the same day because it was still wrapped.
I don't know.
The hell do I know?
The fuck do I know?
I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know what you know.
That was pretty much that day.
Yeah. Except for me, the day continued a little further. So at around 8:30 ish, my friend Hansi called me and was like, "Hey, do you want to smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, but I have the doggy here. You've met him before, and I have a Canadian guy named Gabe here as well. So they're gonna come down and to greet you as well." Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So everything was in English, of course, so Gabe could understand. And
fucking nerd. English.
Gabe really liked his car, like Hansi's car. He liked it.
It's just a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but Hansi being Hansi, he has a 12-inch sub in the back now.
Oh my god! Of course you do.
Yeah, and just by playing it at a moderate volume, right? It says that his tire pressure in the left back wheel is too high. By using that sub, because the sensor for it is basically directly under the sub.
Oh.
So that was fun, and before we knew it, the clock was almost midnight on a Sunday. I had work Monday.
I was sleeping at that point.
Yeah, I wasn't. So me being me, like I had a lot of anxiety during the entire day almost from when it actually hit me that I was going to meet up with Gabe on the way home. A guy I've never met. I don't know who he is, like very well and stuff, but I really got to know him while he was here. And then the day ended, and I wake up to a very sweet message from Gabe. Do you want to hear it?
Hey, yeah, sure.
So, Gabe, if you're here, I'm so sorry, man, for calling you out on this, but like,
I don't think he is.
This message like made me smile because I had a very shitty morning. Because I overslept like a lot.
It ain't nothing new.
So I had a really shitty morning. So I got this message from Gabe. He's like, "Thank you so much for last night, man. It meant so much that we could connect not just through a webcam, but in person. It was really nice to get to know you, and then again, thank you for letting us stay for as long as we did. I'll hop on the server once I touch down in Canada." And yeah, I've actually been talking like a decent amount with Gabe ever since. Like when he joins the server, I joined the server, and like he joined yesterday while he was streaming too, and we chatted a bit. And the two of you actually played together.
Yeah, I mean, I only dragged us down because you were kind of noisy.
I was talking with Demo.
You were kind of noisy, not to be rude, but then again, I think it is because of how Gabe's mic is. It is really, really low, even on Discord.
Yeah. But like,
it was good. It was fun. I helped him get a car in Forza.
Yeah. So, Ruby, I've actually been wondering something. Have you watched any good anime recently?
Oh, fuck. I mean, let me think. I wouldn't say I've watched anything, like, I haven't watched a lot, to be honest.
Oh, I've watched a shit ton. But that's primarily one show.
I've started watching the manga that I read and really fucking adored. New aired show.
Chainsaw Man?
Yes, it is gonna be Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna be talking about Chainsaw Man. It's a fully CGI anime, which is really ballsy.
It's ballsy. But then again, the studio that made it is really ballsy in general. It's not ufotable level quality.
No,
good.
It's not ufotable quality, but the CGI is out of this fucking world good. Like, it doesn't feel like CGI at all, but it is CGI. Like, you can
see it. You can see it's CGI. It doesn't feel like CGI while watching the show.
No, it doesn't, because of how the character models are drawn and animated and colored. Just makes the CGI just vanish into the background. You can sense it's there, but not like see it's there.
Like if you're a weeblet just starting out watching anime, you know there's something special about this show, but you just don't know what it is because you don't have a trained eye for bad CGI.
Then I've not seen this yet, but I've seen that the new Blood War arc for Bleach has aired. I'm waiting for a little more episodes to come out so I can binge.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna hate me for this because I just finished the show today.
Yeah, today.
Today, I have finally like gotten the time together to fucking watch Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
It is a really gay show, I know, but it really does have a really, really cute story to it.
I know, but then again, you're more tolerable to that stuff than I am.
That is true. I cringed a little bit from the gay sections there were, because they got a really, really, really gay towards the end.
Yeah.
But the story is so connecting. You really feel for the main character. Yeah,
but like then again, I am not sexist in any way. Don't take this the wrong way. But
what show would you recommend for new watchers of Anime Select? Ask in chat, Clody. It really depends, Select, for what
shows have you watched previously?
It also depends on the genre you want to watch.
But like if you know what shows they've watched and if they enjoyed those shows, it's easier to narrow down in a specific field.
Okay, I'm gonna just put this out for the both of us. If you're into reincarnation animes, watch Slime Isekai.
Yeah.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. It is really good.
A new one that's actually airing this season is I see that troll one right there. I see the troll one.
He's watched read you. Ugh.
Yeah, but you see the troll run there, right?
Yeah, I do see the the Poco no Pico. Yes, I do.
I think he's joking and he means Boku no Hero. But like if you like ecchi shows, like there's one airing right now called The Immoral Guild. That one is kind of cool. I started it yesterday. There's only
Oh,
4 episodes outs of it at the moment.
if you want a good laugh when it comes to anime, I would suggest Mr. M.
Hmm?
The masochist one.
Oh, MM! Exclamation
Yes.
mark. Yeah, that one is funny as fuck.
I would recommend that because
he's
just
a major masochist.
You just get enthralled by the story, and it's just like constant comedy on the show. So I would say that is a really good show for beginners.
Yeah, and then there's the tsundere chick.
No, she just have a god complex. That's the difference.
Are you sure she has a god complex?
It is a god complex.
But she punches him as quote-unquote punishment to denial for feelings. I would say that's a tsundere.
It is confirmed in the series she has a god complex.
Yeah. But
or god or goddess complex, one of those things.
But that still doesn't change the fact that you won't admit that she has feelings for our main character.
I would.
And he's a masochist, so he's turned on and gets an orgasm every time he's punched.
Actually,
and especially by this fucking male hater, this chick who's afraid of male people. Like it's hilarious as shit.
I think I'm gonna actually rewatch it again soon.
Yeah, I might actually do that as well. This guy behind me is the reason why I watched it.
Cringe.
That guy right there is the reason why I watched MM. And Mark and Key as well.
I will also say if you want a good rom-com / like slice of life,
I would say Horimiya.
I would say Komi-san instead.
I wouldn't say Komi-san is like a rom-com with the 2 seasons that's out right now.
With the 2 seasons that's out now, no, it's not rom-com at all.
Later, it's a rom-com.
When it gets later in the series, because I read the manga, it gets rom-com as shit.
Like,
it is a really good show. I would say take that over Horimiya.
If you like a really good romance from the start, then watch Horimiya. If you want something to watch now and possibly read the manga of, then go Komi-san or Nagatoro. Because Nagatoro is a bit of a slow burn. Ruby doesn't really like it. I am fucking obsessed with that show. Ruby told me, like, if I buy him a volume that he can read, he would consider giving the manga a shot.
Yes.
So
I'm still holding on to that. If you buy me a copy, or not a copy, a volume that you think I will enjoy of that show, I will give the whole manga a shot.
Okay, I need to figure out which volume to go for then, because where is it? I have so many manga tabs open.
There. But on the topic of manga, actually, I do have a fair bit, or not a fair bit. I do have a little bit.
I'd say around volume 5, you would enjoy a lot.
I will say I have like a couple of manga books. Like
I have a couple too.
Physical copies.
I have the first copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! In Danish.
You want to hear something fun? My big brother has the whole series.
Nice.
Physical. But I would say if I wanna, when we go to the comic book store, there is one series that I want to see if I can find. Hold up.
So now Ruby is looking through his drawers, and I am trying to keep you guys entertained. At the moment, we're just talking anime and manga.
I have the manga right here. I will try to see if I can find more volumes of this.
Sure.
Because I have volume 1, 2, 7, and 34.
That's
but no,
that's broad.
It is the volumes that my mom could get her hands on at like the time when I was like a kid.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Leo, fuck off.
I swear to God, if he texts, I will ban him. Never. Okay, cool. I'll ban him.
You're gonna get banned, Leo. You actually banned him.
As I said, I was gonna ban him.
uh, but like, yeah, I would say like something that's worthy to watch. Like, if you're just starting out, you haven't developed like a certain taste. Like when you're
Genre.
starting out, you're mostly in the shonen genre. If you're a man, now I'm making stereotypes here, but like,
Rude.
and a lot of girls start out in the shoujo section, but there's also a lot of times where those two cross, and there's more guys in the shoujo section than women.
Okay, so when we're on the topic of Shonen Jumps, I think this is a Shonen Jump show for beginners. I will say,
Want to be like, what?
I will say,
A good show for beginners.
JoJo's.
I am never touching JoJo's.
I will say JoJo's fun as shit. It is a really good starting show. It's funny. So
then I'd rather start with something shorter, like My Hero. It's more enjoyable overall.
It's not because it's long. It's like 4 seasons where each season is
6.
Like, same.
Bad
where,
timing,
like,
I see.
Each season is like 12 episodes long.
I think. I would still go with something else, but that's probably just me.
Okay, so before we get mad at each other about this, clearly, we need to move the fuck on. Because I know we're going down a really, really bad rabbit hole. So we have...
No, because the other one is also going to be like a semi-long one.
So we have...
I just want to talk about something first. Okay. One Piece is also a really good show. If you want to take the time...
It's not a good starting show.
It's not a good starting show, but if you want to take the time and just have a nice long show just to enjoy for a while, then do One Piece. I'm not regretting that I started it over a year ago. And I'm only halfway with what's out at the moment.
Jesus, you're so slow at watching.
Or when I moved here, I was at episode 200. I'm at episode 600 now. So, and I picked it up.
I don't think I need to talk about how many times I have watched that show.
I have watched Naruto one too many times.
I have watched the whole of One Piece that's out to like episode 800 3 times from start to episode 800.
Damn. So
I like it. I like the show. It's really good.
So I think we should talk about Seven Deadly Sins. It kind of brings us into the anime. Still, it kind of transitions better.
So
because
what? Okay, so we're going into 7DS for the first time. I don't think we talked on a podcast about this before.
We have. We've talked about it a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, but it's been
once or twice, and it's been very vague.
So Cludy, what is the full title of the show and the game that we're going to be talking about now?
We're going to be talking about not just the anime itself, which is the Seven Deadly Sins, but more over in the game section, mobile game called Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross.
What is that game about?
What
type of game is it?
It's a gacha game.
Oh God!
Yeah.
God save us all.
It's a turn-based game, so you can summon for units on the different banners there are. Where you can summon if you have great luck, you'll get the best units on that banner, and lucky you, because then you can build some good teams that can get you through the story. The 2 different stories there are actually, because there is a game only thing called Ragnarok.
I'm still a little bit I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead. On the note of Ragnarok, I'm still disappointed there's no new fucking content of it out yet.
The last time we got Ragnarok content was back in March, I think.
It was. Like, Jesus, so long can it not take to make more content? But I know how many devs there are on this game.
It's not a lot.
But still. But there are some players who keep going stale because there's missing content and they can't just keep doing PvP.
there isn't enough content, and you can. And on the note of PvP, you can also battle other players, where you can climb the ranks and fight other people at around your own level. In game knowledge, because there is some strategy to it, because it's like kind of COD based.
It is card based, kind of. It is. I would say it's card based.
It is COD based, and there's different types of cards, and there's specific like attack buffs on those cards and stuff, and different kinds of debuffs and cleansing, healing stances. There's a lot of different stuff to get into, but it's a very, very, very solid one to get into.
So, from what content we have of the main story of the 7 Deadly Sins in the game is from the start of the anime or
to
manga?
Around like almost halfway through the first part of season 5.
Yes,
like a quarter of the way through season 5,
which is up to the reveal of
a certain reveal of a certain character, a certain archangel.
Isn't it up to that point?
Yes, it is.
It's so long since I played the content, man.
Like, I played it when it came out, when the Estarossa banner dropped back in August.
Oh,
end of July.
Yeah, it really has
we've been waiting since end of July, start August for new content. We got like possibly like 15 minutes for Halloween worth of content, and they haven't got
not even.
If you're trying to figure that shit out on your own, it's about 15 minutes. I helped you, so yours only took like 5 to 10.
So we do have up to a certain character reveal of content, but in the game's only like content they made for the game itself, I don't think it's even halfway through Ragnarok.
The Ragnarok part is game only. So that there's writers in Netmarble that writes the different storylines, and I think it could go a lot further than where we are now with different Ragnarok characters, because a lot of them is like really solid like characters, and some of them are just shit. We even have something called the 7 Catastrophes, but the only one used is fucking Lilia, which is a winter unit anyway, that typically only appears during Christmas.
Yes.
And she isn't even that good. Like, yeah, she's really good if you have the right units to make a team with her. But other than that, she's not really good.
No.
I wouldn't use her myself. I have her. I won't use her.
I don't have her. I mean, I don't know if I have her or not.
I got her like back in the summer celebration because there was apparently Christmas characters there.
But there is in the game from time to time collabs in the game.
Yeah, there's different collabs.
So the last collab we had. What collab did we have last?
So the first collab we had this year was Slime.
Yeah.
Was that time it got reincarnated as a Slime collab, as a reappearance. That was the first collab we had this year.
No. I wouldn't say it's a reappearance because Demon Lord Rim was a new character.
Yeah. It's a reappearing collab. They have collabed with that
before
show before.
Yes.
So this time it was season 2 collab. Then we got a ReZero collab back in September.
Yes, and now we have
a Shield Hero collab.
Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2 collab. I'm still fairly disappointed in it.
Yeah, I think we needed some more content to do, like we had with ReZero.
We needed content, but I'm also disappointed that one of the characters is not from like the better part of Season 2. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So they dropped 4 units for this collab because it's the first time they've collabed with Shield Hero. So there isn't any older units that could reappear, like in ReZero or Slime or Attack on Titan or Stranger Things or
I would still say the worst collab
King of Fighting.
The worst collab that's been is no doubt Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but a lot of people are still hyped for it because it is Attack on Titan.
But there's no team building synergy in it.
No, it's just Attack on Titan units. Nobody uses them. They're just cool to have, I guess. That's how it is with a lot of units.
My head hurts because of that statement.
Yeah, but that's just how some people are. I don't personally like Attack on Titan as a show, so I wouldn't summon on that banner anyway, even if the units were good.
I
But
like the last part of the seasons. I don't like the first 2 seasons. I fucking despise.
I've watched I watched like a couple of episodes with an ex-girlfriend back in the day of like season 2.
Should I
So I
unban
was just kind
Leo?
of yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
So we have a Rising of the Shield Hero collab. They have launched 4 characters.
4 characters, yes.
So we have a character from season 2 called Kisuna, and another worlder like our main character Naofumi, who's also in the game. And we got Raftalia and Philo. And
the best character on that banner is still Philo.
It is Philo, without a shadow of a doubt.
I am disappointed that they didn't make Raftalia the katana hero from the last part of the season 2.
Yeah, because really I feel like she could have had a really nice synergy with like Kisuna in a PvE aspect, and then made Naofumi and Philo a good synergy in a PvP aspect.
No, I don't.
So it was like more divided between like, okay, these units are good for PvE and these units are really good for PvP.
Yeah, but then again, I don't really think we need like any more good PvE units because
well, we kind of need some for some better OG ones, at least from my point of view.
Talking about OG, Pluty.
Yeah.
What is it that we're still fucking missing to OGs?
OG demon food. I've been asking for this ever since OG came out. I want OG demon food because you barely get any demon mats from doing OGs.
So we're talking about OG demons and demon food and mats.
The newest demon that came out.
What is demons in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross?
So demons are these bosses you can spawn 6 times a day. You can spawn 6 bosses. You can either spawn a red demon, a gray demon, and something called a Howlix. Or you can spawn another demon called Belmoth, and the OG demon you see in season 5.
Original demon.
Original demon. But the short word for it is just an OG demon.
So every time you clear these demons, they will drop you some of their materials. Red demons will drop you red demon materials. Gray demon will drop you gray demon materials. And Howlix will drop you Howlix ears.
I like you didn't like say red demon horns, gray demon wings, and Howlix ears, and Belmoth cores, and like what is it? Original demon essence.
Yeah, so Belmoth drops Belmoth cores, and the original demon drops essence. It's a specific material.
What specific
then does is it ups the chance of how many of these
100%
get by 100%.
Yeah, so it basically doubles the amount that you would get originally,
or triples if you're lucky.
Yeah, it really depends on if you get a couple of gold chests yourself to open.
Yes, but like I think a month after Belmoth dropped, which is like year and a half ago, I think.
I believe level 90 came out like 6 months before I started playing. Yeah, and shortly after I started playing, SA6 became a thing.
That's almost 2 years. Right?
Yeah, I started playing a year and a half ago.
So a month after Belmoth dropped as a boss you could kill, they put in an update where you could buy demon food for it to get more cores. OG has been out for 2 to 3 months.
I believe OG came out around the same time Rimuru did.
Oh.
Or maybe even a little bit before that, because I remember the first thing I did
was a little bit before him.
Yeah, because I remember my trader Meliodas was level 100 before I got Rimuru.
And we still haven't gotten an update for original demon mats.
Okay. I'm just gonna look this up real quick.
And
Just continue to talk.
the bigger problem with like getting characters to like level 95 and 100 is UR pendants. Cludy knows my struggles in this because pendants are like a pain in the ass to farm after.
Yeah, they really fucking suck.
Because you only have a specific amount you can do a day. I think it's like 5 a day or something.
What?
Isn't it like 5 times you can do like the grotto or like the dungeon for pendants?
Yeah, the pendants dungeon is only 5 times a day unless you have other ones.
And you need 6 pendants to level up to a UR pendant.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at when the OG demon came out.
And you need 3 pendants each to level up a character from 60 to 65. And from 65 to 70, from 70 to 75, and 75 to 80.
You need 3 for every 5 levels until level 90.
Yes.
And once you hit level 90, you now need a UR pendant, which requires 6 SSR pendants.
Nice and sync, Holmes.
Yeah, I know, right? I really want to know when this fucking boss came out.
It came out a while ago.
Yeah.
I
don't want an original demon guide. I want to know when it dropped.
So
it was published back in June.
What?
June 21st, 2022 is when the guide for it came out. And the guide usually comes out like a couple of weeks after.
June, you said?
Yeah.
That's 5 months ago.
Yeah.
That's almost half a year.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I started playing back in June. I've been playing for a year when this shit came out. I've also been a member of my guild for almost a year now.
I mean, I really wanted to be in your guild.
With Vader.
But I really couldn't be bothered with... But I just got annoyed by the fact that, oh, you got pinged every day to log in.
Yeah, but then again,
that pisses me off.
Yeah, that's because you don't play it as much as everyone else in the guild does.
No. So, how has your summons on the new collab been included?
So I have spent 330 gems. So that's like what? 11 summons.
Probably.
Yeah, that's like 11 summons. I got 1 collab character.
Which is
Kisuna, the unit you get for free by clearing everything.
I have used 120. No, 150. And on my first summon, I pulled Raphtalia. And on my second summon,
this one pisses me off.
I pulled the only thing I actually did want from this collab. I pulled Philo because she is really good with Merlin, which dropped as the last banner.
Yeah, the last festival banner.
Yeah, wasn't that last month?
Yeah, I think.
Yes,
it was basically throughout the entirety of October she was out.
Yes. So I am happy about that because she is busted as shit in PvP.
Yep.
Because
that entire team is insane.
Merlin's passive does so she applies more debuffs per attack she does. And Philo's main
or friendly attacks.
Yes, and Philo's main AoE attack does weak point. And that is damage times 3. Isn't it?
Yeah. Per debuff on an enemy.
Per debuff per enemy. So that is fun. I'm happy.
So when you have maximum amount of debuffs on an enemy, turn 1 and do a level 1 attack. How much damage do you do?
Depends on what team I'm against. If it's
let's say it's a mono red. Mono
red is like 350k.
That's actually pretty good considering you have type disadvantage.
It's like half HP on like every character on the enemy team.
That's really solid considering they are stronger.
Against
Considering
it.
you're weaker against that attribute
Yes.
because your units are green. So we should also probably mention there are different kinds of attributes in the game. So red is strong against green, green is strong against blue, and blue is strong against red. We also have two others called light attribute and dark attribute. And light and dark are weak and strong against each other. But
which I still feel is kind of BS because I feel that the only light character there's out, I feel like she does more damage than the only darkness character there's out, but that's just my opinion.
The only dark characters out does more damage than the only light character.
I don't feel that in PvP. I feel she does more.
I do. I'm like, this list barely hits like shit, and then I see a melee and he basically one pops my entire team, and I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't even have any buffs, bro. I have over 200,000 life on every character. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry. I mean, what the fuck is going on? What the floof?
What the floof? What else is there to talk about in the game? Actually, I don't.
Yeah, the attribute thing. I never actually finished that, but light and dark are strong against the three others.
That's
which
totally
means
bullshit.
Which means red, blue, and red, blue, and green.
Red, blue, and green. Yes, colors.
Yes,
colors are difficult.
Colors are difficult when you're colorblind. Okay,
you're not fucking colorblind. Shut the fuck up.
I am. Funnily enough,
you're capping.
I am colorblind.
Colorblind my ass.
So the thing about those are they are weak against light and dark. So you do less damage to them, but they do more damage to you. So if you don't have them and you go up against somebody who has them, you're fucked. But yeah, streaming wise, Ruby, you've been streaming a lot, and I really haven't streamed, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say I've been streaming a lot recently, but I've been streaming more a couple of months back.
Like back in September, you streamed a lot, and you've also streamed a bit in October. You streamed more than I have since August.
Yeah, true. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks.
I haven't streamed in 2 weeks either. The last time I streamed was with you.
Yeah, so I have been streaming a lot more, which has brought me closer to the 50 mark on. Do I need to ban him again?
No. If you just leave him alone, he'll shut up eventually.
I have been streaming a lot more, which has gotten me closer to the 50 followers, which will make me getting closer to getting affiliate.
Well, you just need the average hours a month because you can easily get the views. Because you average out at least 3 to 4 views a stream.
Yeah.
So you could easily get affiliate, and we even talked about this. You just have to stream 7 Deadly Sins until you get there, like I did. Like it's an easy way to get followers. It's such bullshit.
It really is.
Imagine I just got affiliate when Trader Melly came out almost a year ago.
Yeah.
I just barely got it before Trader Melly dropped.
But I mean, I don't know. My streams still kind of sucks, in my opinion. My stream still crashes, which is a pain in my ass.
But that's internet problems.
That's internet problems, which I really can't do. I can't do anything about my internet problems, really.
Like I would say, like the small stutters and lags I have, I can do something about them by upgrading my computer.
You're just too lazy.
I just don't want to spend the money on it at the moment. I have to prioritize. I'm an adult. I need a steady job before I can start spending money on things as like my setup.
Adult Clooney's money come.
The only reason why I've spent money on this setup, I haven't spent a single fucking crown on my setup.
You were about to say dollar.
Yeah, a single fucking dollar. I haven't spent a single fucking crown or dollar, cent, anything for that matter. I haven't spent a single thing on my setup.
Well, you hear something funny.
Yeah.
I do find it kind of weird that my PC's almost 2 years old.
Wait, your computer's almost 2 years old?
I have almost had this PC for 2 years.
I've had this PC for 4.
I bought this brand new for like 2 years ago. I still can't believe 2 years have flown past like that.
Or my parents bought Monty's old parts, and then I bought a fucking case for it, and my brother bought a power supply. And then I upgraded the graphics card later down the line. I've had that graphics card for 2 years, but the entire computer is 4 years old.
Later down the lawn.
Later down the line.
I mean, I have upgraded my PC like last year, I think.
What did you do to it? What did you do to it?
I upgraded from 16 gig RAM to 32.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I also got another monitor, so I have 3 now.
Yeah, how is it to have 3 actually?
It's good to have 3 again. I have had 3 before when I lived at home.
But when you lived at your parents' place and when you moved, you're like 3 is overkill for me. I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah, I didn't stream at the time.
Well, we did podcast and you streamed occasionally.
When I had my old 3-screen setup, I didn't stream.
24-inch and 2 19 inches.
Yes, I didn't stream like at all. I didn't stream at all. That was
I used it even though I didn't stream.
I felt it was a bit overkill for what I had, so I just downgraded to 2 screens because I felt that was more. But then I started streaming. I was like, I don't have space for all my shit.
I'm missing screen real estate.
I'm missing screen real estate, really. So I upgraded that. So I have my gaming monitor, and then I have my old monitor, and then I bought
24-inch.
20. No, I don't think it's 24-inch.
23.8 or something.
23-inch screen, and then I flipped it to vertical because I needed a vertical monitor.
Yeah, the vertical monitor really saves lives.
It really does.
It's really nice to have one. I use one for Discord every day.
I use my vertical monitor for Discord and Spotify, and then on my not vertical secondary monitor, I have like stuff as YouTube, Twitch, my OBS on, and then when I'm streaming, I still use my vertical monitor for Discord and Spotify, but I also have tabs open for my own stream.
And
if I'm
streaming
with if I'm streaming with you, I have another tab open with yours or if Miguel's.
Yeah.
That's how I usually run mine.
Yeah, the way I run mine is like I have my OBS over here with my chat box and everything. My computer is like really RAM and CPU limited, so I have to close down my Chrome. Because
I would say you could still, for that, you could use your laptop, like clear some space on your desk to have it stand on.
I wouldn't have space for it anyway.
I mean, if you did think smart, you actually could, but
I could, but then the laptop would be like right where my mouse is.
I don't think so. You could do it. If you like cleared your desk and like set it up in the right way, I think you actually could do it.
Yeah, but I really, really, really don't want to have my PC on the floor. That's the problem.
I mean, you can do a Miguel and get like so it's not like on the floor, but it's like on a shelf kind of thing.
Yeah, but then again, I could also just do like I did at my parents' place, where I had like the tiny table with the laptop on it, so I can just look over on it.
Yeah.
But like streaming setup wise, then I have my Discord and my whatever I use for music open at the same time. And then they're like divided on the middle sometimes because then I can still see whoever joins RVC, or if I have to look at anything during the stream because people join like the server.
Yeah.
And then I have the game on the main monitor.
Obviously.
No, I game on the horizontal one or the portrait one.
Yeah.
Fuck the horizontal.
Yeah. I would have done the same.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I don't think my streams like they suck, but I'll get better at it at some point.
I think your streams are like really solid. Your solo
How?
streams are better than mine.
I've never understood why you think my streams are better than yours, because you keep saying my streams are better than yours. I don't understand it.
I would say like just like the entertainment value overall during your streams are better, even on solo streams, because you're better at like just talking about whatever the fuck is happening in your single player game. I don't. I just zone the fuck out and play.
It's because I really do pick games that I've either seen a lot of, like watching YouTube videos, so I already know a lot about the game I'm playing when it's solo streams, or I'm just like fucking making a point about the game, like something just happened in a cutscene, I will fucking go on a tangent about that.
Yeah,
just to get a point across.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't do that because when I play a solo player game, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like playing solo player games, is because then I just zone the fuck out.
You do a doggy. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I just zone the fuck out.
Not to be rude to Doggy stream at all, but that is how you play
I talk. I talk more than Doggy on my solo streams. But I still zone the fuck out because then I remember, oh yeah, I'm streaming. That's because I don't have anything like interesting going on in chat. That's why I really enjoy streaming with people, and that's also going to be a limitation. Until I hit a point where chat is basically always active, because then I can talk about whatever I spy in chat, right?
Yeah, that's what happened to my last stream when I streamed 7DS. I was just talking, but then when I stream with someone, I usually don't I just ignore my chat entirely and just focus and just try to make my streams to a normal gaming session.
Yeah,
try to have our normal gaming sessions when it comes to streams.
Yeah, but like when it comes to me, like I feel like when you're streaming, you're supposed to be like entertaining all the time, but that's hard. Like nobody can be entertaining all the time.
I would say it's hard for small streamers to be entertaining like all the time when your chat is not active.
Where is the chat? Like,
yeah,
some of the streams I like the most is the ones where like you can see they're enjoying the game that they're playing, where they're like they're zoning out to the game, but they're not so zoned out they don't read the chat.
No, true.
Because that's the point I hit when I stream alone. Unless like my chat is very active, then I remember to look at it.
Sometimes I do, especially when I'm playing what's it called, Days Gone. I zone the fuck out in some seconds, but that is because I need to concentrate, because a lot of that game is stealth.
Yeah, stealth and concentration.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my chat could be fucking blowing up. I'll be like, chat, yeah, I need you guys to shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes, okay?
I need you guys to be quiet for just like 5 seconds here, okay?
Yeah.
Ask me all the questions once I've killed everyone.
I would say your streams are good. They're just kind of, not to be mean, I feel like your streams have...
The quality is good.
The quality is good, but your
entertainment value is...
Your content from when you lived at home till now has really become mediocre. Not to be rude to your streams at all or being a dick. I feel like your content's been really stale and mediocre as of late.
Yeah, but that's also because I've been fairly stressed.
Yeah.
For a while.
That's why I don't mean to like.
So it's really hard for me. Like, I want to stream more, and I just don't want to. I want to be out there, be happy, and not show like I'm stressed or anything. Just because I'm the kind of person, like, if I have the option to make someone's day, I would do it.
Yeah.
If the opportunity is there, I would try to take it.
But then again, I do feel like my I think this also counts a little bit towards your stream, but I'm an introvert, so me being active on stream like is really exhausting because you need to interact with other people as well.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like long streams, I just get fucking dead.
Absolute fuck all dead.
Yes. But yeah, I've been enjoying streaming when my streams actually do run.
Yeah. Like I would say like if you had more stable internet, then your streams could have the potential to just pop off.
They could, but I
but
can't.
like
I can't
you
upgrade
have
my
some pretty
internet.
you have some pretty fucking good highlights doing your streams. Because if you had the commitment to it, you could also like download the VOD and do like highlights.
I could,
Or
but
or
I
like
just couldn't
if
be
there's a game
bothered.
if there's a game you're really into and people in your stream has asked you for help, then make YouTube videos on, okay, I got this question on stream and apparently this is a thing. So this is what you do at this part right here.
Yeah.
And do it in your own specific way so it doesn't just imitate everybody else who's done it.
But then again, I don't really have a
You don't
way
have
to do the edits and such, and I
No,
don't
no,
have the money
that's
to out the edits.
that's where I come in because I like editing. I hate editing my own videos. I fucking hate
I
it.
have asked
But
you before. I've asked you before. Hey, wouldn't it be fun for me to just send you one of my VODs at some point of my streams? You do an edit of what you think is fun, and then I
would
post
say
it. You were like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, I was like, nah, fuck that. But that's because like when I edit, it's usually when I am the least motivated. But like every time I've edited, like where I've been motivated to actually create something, I've had a shitload of fun. I just have a pretty chill lo-fi or like jazz music low in the background while looking through the entire thing and then setting markers. Okay, this part right here was actually pretty funny. Keep that. Then everything in between the first clip and the second clip just gets moved down a track and then muted and then put and then the other thing that the other two highlighted things was funny because when you watch them out of order, sometimes it can make things more funny. So there's an entire process to that. But like, I actually I've been working on this idea for a while. I just haven't updated it in a long while. I am making a YouTube video where I talk about you upgrading your box, like some of the steps you could do in Seven Deadly Sins, like upgrading.
Okay, okay, you're not talking about specifically me upgrading my box. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
No, like my journey with upgrading the box with the things I know and how you as a person on the other side of this video can like farm for stuff, upgrade your box, awaken your characters and stuff to get more box and then slowly but surely work a little on gear on some of the other units that you don't normally use. Just to get a higher box CC until you hit like a certain point.
Yeah.
Like I need to update where I've hit the 4 million mark. And I haven't done that yet because I've been really stressed and really demotivated to do it.
Yeah.
Because of the entire thing about moving again. Because I stagnated a lot when the entire process of moving happened. The only thing that kept me going was the podcast. The only motivation I had was for the podcast. That's why I ran out of ideas personally. Because I was just stressed. The only
you fucking prick.
Hibbies, yeah. And the only thing that was running through my mind is like, I am moving out. I have to prepare for this shit as much as possible.
I mean, the only reason why I feel our podcast kind of is because nothing really happened of interest in my life. Just it's been kind of stagnant, stalemate because I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I play games.
You eat, take a shit, and then go to bed.
And then that's pretty much the same. So nothing new or interesting. I don't go traveling as much. I don't go do anything.
No, that's also because you don't make enough to just go travel to wherever you want in like a weekend.
It is expensive.
Yeah, but
especially with the inflammations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something I think that could be funny at some point is go to a town in Denmark called Skagen and just chill there for a weekend.
Mm.
And experience the nightlife. Go to a pub or something.
Yeah.
In like the high season in the summers. I have social anxiety. That's going to be challenging for me, but I really want to experience it because then I can talk about it. How the nightlife is in a certain part of Denmark.
Yeah.
And Ruby is saying 5 minutes. He's going to bed. So
I need to get up early, and I was tired as shit when I woke up this morning. So it's not to pressure because I feel like we could be going for we could go on like half an hour more with us.
Half an hour? Could you see like probably 45 minutes?
And probably,
because, yeah. With that being said, I think I will give you the honors.
You will give me the honors of doing the outro. Fuck me.
Yes.
Fine.
Now, I did the intro.
Give me the big
improvised
screen.
intro. I'm gonna give you the big screen.
Improvised.
Yeah.
So, this was the first podcast in a long while. Please fix. Thank you. To keep it like this. This has been the first podcast in like 4 months, I think.
Hold up. I could usually find out.
But I would say that it has been actually really fun to do this again. We should be doing this more, but it's kind of sad we don't really have any interesting content happening in our lives. So when Chloe finds out when our last podcast was made, which is when?
5 months ago.
But yeah, on that note, Chloe, thank you so much for hosting today. It's been a blast, and we should do this again some other time.
Yeah, I think maybe we should try and get Miguel on here next time, and then do maybe a longer episode and start earlier.
I did
because I feel like there's a shitload. I've asked him too.
I asked him if he wanted to join. He was like, "Yeah, too much noise." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So on that note, this has been all from me, Ruby, and all from your favorable host, Cludy, and he just fucking left.
Happened. Oh, I was supposed to do this. Me.
Yes. Yeah, from our beautiful, weird, cringe ass host, Cludy. Until we catch you all on the next podcast, which we don't know because we can't keep a steady program for this shit. I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.